How many of you don't check your phone when you wake up in the morning? How many of you don't check your notifications while chatting with friends? How many of you don't want to have that great body you see on Instagram? According to Statista, in 2023 there will be 4.62 billion active users of social media. This figure represents 58.8% of the world's population. Half of social media users feel anxious when they don't see the latest posts and feel like they're missing out. This syndrome is known as FOMO, fear of missing out. Social media has become an integral part of our lives over the last 20 years. For many of us, it is an addiction. Now, imagine a world without social media, and what would it be like? Firstly, people would be able to spend real time with themselves, with a less fragmented mind and a more focused way of knowing and understanding themselves. They would have longer phone calls with distant relatives and share photos with each other. There would be more physical interaction with friends, family, and community. People would get to know each other better through more frequent meetings, attendance at events, and real-time communication. Neighborhood relationships, family ties, and friendships would be strengthened. In a world without social media, people could spend their time with real-life experiences. They could spend more time on their hobbies, developing their talents and looking for opportunities to learn new skills. Our understanding of entertainment would also be different. We would spend more time with traditional forms of entertainment, such as TV programs and series, books, and outdoor activities. Families would watch TV together. People would spend time in bookshops and libraries, be more active in parks and sports fields, and everyone would enjoy the moment at concerts, games, and events. Creativity and imagination would be stimulated, and people would lead happier and healthier lifestyles. The absence of social media also makes the flow of information more limited and controllable. This could help reduce the stress caused by the constant bombardment of information and increase mental calmness. Some studies show that the use of social media increases divorce rates and cheating. Reasons include the tendency to compare on social media platforms, increased dating opportunities, and the idea of finding new options easily. Without social media, face-to-face communication could increase emotional depth, and people could understand each other better. Spending more time together could create a stronger bond through shared experiences and memories. This could make relationships more meaningful, deeper, and more loyal. At the same time, it could help individuals feel more comfortable and secure, reduce their aesthetic concerns, and increase their self-esteem. Instead of young people who have had dozens of cosmetic surgeries and still feel deeply unhappy, we could have young people who care more about their health and are at peace with what they see in the mirror. Without social media, e-commerce and online shopping would have suffered a huge decline. Instead, shops and markets would have revived. Small businesses and local economies would be more supported as they would not have access to the advertising and marketing opportunities offered by social media platforms. Advertising and marketing activities would be carried out using traditional methods, such as brochures, posters, radio, and television commercials. Social media platforms encourage practices such as trending and influencer marketing, which quickly become popular with the promise of easy money. However, the absence of such incentives can help young people focus on more sustainable and long-term career goals. Real achievements require work and time, so young people may place more value on jobs that are built on real values. Similarly, the rise of pornography is a consequence of social media. However, in the absence of social media, the fact that pornography is not as easily accessible may help young people to develop a healthier perspective on sexuality. Real-world relationships and face-to-face interactions would allow them to experience sexuality in a more natural and realistic way, while distancing themselves from the influence of virtual content presented over the internet. Today, the absence of social media is unthinkable. Today, a large part of our perception of reality is shaped by social media. Social media platforms have fundamentally changed the way people share their lives, communicate, and exchange information. The line between reality and the virtual world is becoming increasingly blurred, and people are confusing their real identities with the images they create on social media. Can the centrality of social media in our lives be stopped? Are you addicted to social media? Is it possible to strike a balance between the virtual world and reality? Don't forget to like and subscribe.